What's up, YouTube? Right, another Wi-Fi battle for you guys tonight. So this one's up against Ollie, and he had a bit of a mix sort of tier team, couple of OUs, NUs sort of deal. Okay, oh, there's even a Dragonite in this battle. Awesome. So I had a couple of these battles today, and I want to get them up. I probably got one more after this one that I want to put up tonight, and you guys did ask for a lot if you wanted me to put a lot of Wi-Fi battles up, and you wanted that, so I thought it would be a good little treat. So let's get this battle started. Okay, so really here I'm starting with my normal lead, my Stantler lead, you know, so I can just intimidate the first Pokemon that comes in. Because about 50% of the time you'll see a physical lead. So it's a Dragonite lead, and it's even called Ben. Sweet. So I get the Intimidate off anyway. I go for the Thunder Wave here just to, I thought that the Dragonite may swap out, which it doesn't. Okay, and I get the Parallax there, which is good. So he's going to withdraw his Dragonite here. I just go for, I'm pretty sure I went for Confuse right here because, I like that little Parafusion trap at the start, which I did. Cool. So I wasn't too sure if this was going to be Mega Venusaur or not, but I didn't really mind because I know I could outspeed again and go for another Thunder Wave, so it'd be two of his pokes paralyzed. So it turned out it was Mega Venusaur. Most of the time that's why people use Venusaur nowadays. I just noticed that. So anyway, throwing the Thunder Wave up there, so that's two of his pokes that I've Parahaxed now, which is good. Stantler's done a good job doing that. Okay, so he's going to get past my Parafusion and use Earthquake, and doesn't hit me for very hard. It must be more of a especially based or bulky Venusaur. So I'm going to go into Buggy here because, he's Parahax and Confused, and it might be a good opportunity to set up Sword Dance here. So in comes Dimension. I'm like, fuck. So much for that. Let's try and trial was sort of set up there. So I'm going to go into my Houndour expecting Flare Blitz, which he does. I get the Flash Fire, which sort of stalled it out a little bit because I knew that he'd probably stay in if he's not, scarfed. I hit it with Dark Pulse, does loads of damage, doesn't quite kill it, and he's going to go for a Rock Slide there and definitely take my Houndour out. But I was pretty happy with that result anyway. This is quite a decent Pokemon. Houndour is quite a decent Pokemon. Anyway, so I know I'm going to outspeed because my Houndour outsped, and I'm just going to finish the Dimension off with Earthquake. That's a big threat out the way, and I already found out that it wasn't scarfed or anything like that. Okay, so he's going to send out his Banded. I'm not sure if this is Banded or it's just a troll nickname. Oh, he's got a Quick Claw. He's going to go for Play Rough and outspeed me. That's not going to do anything to me. Probably better off going for a Waterfall. That would have done more. I'm just going to go straight away here for the Poison Jab, and it's going to do loads of damage. Not quite killing it though, but got it in range. So he's going to withdraw this, and he's going to go into his Diggersby. So I go for Poison Jab anyway, but I know it's not going to do loads of damage to it. It does a little bit, which is sort of fun. I get a Poison Hacks too, which is good. It's pretty common to get that with Poison Jab. I get, there's quite a decently high chance. So I get the Speed Boost here. I don't really, I sort of swap out because I'm not really sure what this is going to do, and I can, I'd rather swap in my Gramble and go for an Intimidate. I don't mind sacrificing it that way and getting some damage off. But it's going to go for a Return here, and it hits like really hard, as Diggersby does with huge power. There wasn't much that I could sort of do. In hindsight, I probably could have, just gone for the Earthquake there or whatever. Anyway, in case it was a bulky set, I didn't really. I sort of like keeping my Scolipede to later on in the game, and it's nearly gone anyway, so I wasn't too worried. So into Venipede here, I'm going to go for Earthquake. Get some damage off on it. He predicts this obviously and goes into his Dragonite, and that's not going to do anything. So once again, I'm sort of stuck in this situation where I'm not going to do enough damage, and that's sort of Scolipede's problem if he doesn't have like a Sword Dance up. didn't really want to risk it ever. So into Stanley, get another Intimidate off. Want to sort of get that damage down a bit. He's going to go for Fire Punch. I'm lucky I swapped out. That Intimidate worked. I go for me first here because I'm hoping that he'll go for a Dragon move. It would be really hilarious if he did. And I'm going to do this 5 punch. Unfortunately, I would have liked a Dragon Claw or something like that. That would have been really funny. But anyway, he's going to finish my Stanley off, I think. Yep, with a crit, with a 5 punch. So, oh well, it was worth a try. It would have been funny. So into Chilly Welly here, I'm going to go for an Icy Wind here. Because I thought that would do some nice damage. Does loads of damage without that multi-scale being up. Sorry, just an idiot went past in their car. So that was a weakness policy there. Now, I was a bit scared what he was going to use, but he went for a Dragonance. So a tiny little bit greedy there. Would have definitely been better if he went for Earthquake. Most definitely. Because I already had that Icy Wind off, and which negated his Dragonite's speed as well as the paralysis. So that's Dragonite down. Okay, so he's going to go into Digsby again. I wasn't sure of the speed of this, what the speed would be. But he's going to outspeed me and go for Earthquake, and I was thinking, oh fuck, I'm not going to live this. Okay, mine is more of a bulky Empoleon with not much speed. So, that's sort of how it happens. And I know he'd probably go down to Poison anyway, so, it was a fair game there. So that's out the way, at least. Okay, so he's going to send in his Azumarill again. I wasn't too sure if it had... I'm pretty sure you can't get Ice Punch in this gen on it. So here I just go straight for the Psyshock, just to get rid of it. I would not like a banded Play Rough crit me or anything like that. So anyway, into Venusaur. I wasn't too worried about this because I can still go for Psyshock. It doesn't really phase me at all. I can probably two-shot this with it, which I was, did some nice damage. He's going to go for Earthquake. It's not going to do any damage. I don't think he really had any other moves on Venusaur to hit me with. I was expecting maybe Venoshock or something like that. That was probably the only thing I could think of, or Sludge Bomb. But anyway, that's Venusaur out the way. He's going to send in Paul Slowbro. Okay, I go for Sleep Powder here, probably expecting Ice Beam or maybe a Rare Flamethrower. Not everyone runs that like me, but it could come. So that's a sleep at least. I'm going to set up the Leech Seed here. I don't have to stay in on this guy. I can just set up the Sleep and Leech Seed, and I can easily swap out into something else to do some damage to it. Now, the only poke that I could really do heavy damage to it would be my Scolipede with Mega Horn. Now, I took a tiny risk here. I took sort of probably a bit more than a tiny risk to swap into my Scolipede. And he doesn't wake up, which is good, because he could have easily gone for an Ice Beam, Scald, Flamethrower, anything like that. So I took a little bit of a risk there. Now, I didn't want to go for another Sword Dance here. I just wanted to go straight for the Mega Horn, do some, as much damage as I possibly can do. So I wasn't sure if the EV's on this thing. It's generally very bulky, but it just leaves with like the tiny little bit of health. Oddly, it went for Yawn. I probably would have attacked because even gone for a Slack Off, but I wasn't too sure about that one. I did have the Leech Seed up as well, so probably would have been better to go for an attacking move in that situation. Most definitely. I think would be the last Pokemon. I'm not sure, but anyway, I get a Leech Seed back, and that's a game. Okay, so good game, Ollie. That was fun. I got to verse a Dragonite as well. That was pretty fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Some nice mixed pokes as well. And Pokebank Darmanitan. It's pretty cool. First time I've come across one of them for a while. Yeah, so let me see if there's anything else I need to say. If you haven't watched my previous videos the last few days or the one tonight, I'm just going to let you know again. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just sort of want everyone to know this, that I'm doing a live stream on Saturday again. And we are going to try and do them each Saturday, but we sort of both have our weekends off work, because we sort of, we do the stream and we need we actually need the next day to recover, because we're pretty tired doing it for about 4 or 5, 6 hours straight. This one will probably go quite a bit longer. than the other ones. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like and comment below. It's highly appreciated. I think that's everything. Peace out, everyone.